Hi, I'm Amanda. You're practicing with Liminal Space Yoga, and today's class is the final class of the series, Rediscover Your Yoga Practice. The theme for today is strength and surrender, and rather than starting in a seated meditation, we will be starting in child's pose. So go ahead and find your way to your hands and knees. Take the knees as wide as it's comfortable. Big toes touch behind you. Hips sink back. Arms reach out. And as we rest the forehead, we can relax more into the arms and let ourselves sink into the mat. Taking a deep breath in as you arrive here at the beginning of your practice. And exhaling to fully surrender into this moment. Today's meditation is to breathe your body for the full length of practice and from this moment forward, entering into a moving meditation by connecting your breath to your vessel, your body. We'll start to call in the ujjayi breath, inhaling through the nose and a slight constriction in the back of your throat, and exhaling from that same space, making an audible sound, the ocean breath. And as we are grounded here in child's pose, we celebrate the duality. With each inhale, we find an exhale. With every tension, we find a release. With every forgotten thought, we remember another. And within every surrender, we find strength. Finding strength in getting up today and finding your way to the mat. And in the same breath, finding surrender in leaving your cozy bed and dreamland to honor your movement practice. These two principles move together in one breath. Allow the body to breathe. Staying with this ujjayi breath for all of practice, creating an inner heat to warm and wake up the body, inhaling deeply through the nose, and through the nose, exhaling audibly the ocean breath. Inhale. Exhale, letting yourself sink further into the mat. Set your intention for practice to guide you forward. The intention to find a moving meditation practice within your flow. Take one more deep breath through the nose, all the way in, filling up the body, and then this time open your mouth, exhale, let it out. Plug into your hands, slowly begin to rise, come forward, shoulders over wrists, knees align under the hips, and coming into a neutral spine. So we can move through cat and cow to begin. Linking with the ujjayi breath, inhaling, dropping the belly, slowly articulating the spine, arching, reaching the heart forward for cow pose, and slowly emptying the breath, curling the tailbone, pulling the navel up to the spine, dropping the weight of your head as you push into the hands for cat. Inhale, move back through cow pose. Take your time, move with your breath. Exhale, cat. Go again, breath in, cow pose. And exhale for cat. Reach your right leg long behind you, lift it into the air. Allow the chest to drop towards the floor. Lift the navel to the spine to find alignment. And then crawl, walk your left hand forward. Lift it up, reaching out through your toes, through the fingers of the left hand. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reaching long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Find your center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Last time, reach long. And exhale, return to the mat. Shifting over, extending the left leg long, lifting it up, finding your neutral spine, engaging your core, and then crawling the right hand forward, lifting it up. Right away, finding that balance in the body. Breath in, reaching long. Breath out, maintaining strength. Another inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, find your center. Last time, reach it long, deep breath here. And exhale, return to the mat. Walk your hands forward, keep your hips high, and allow your chest to sink down towards the mat. So find a space for your shoulders that is comfortable, allowing the heart to sink to open simultaneously, breathing deeply. Exhaling completely. You can rest your chin, you can rest your forehead, whatever feels most comfortable and allows the heart to open. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, rising through a rounded spine like cat pose, coming all the way up to the top of your mat, and exhaling, slowly lowering the hips, dropping the elbows, the forearms down, sliding elbows under shoulders, hugging them tight to the body, and coming into Sphinx pose. So adjust your legs as you need. Press down through the shoelace part of your foot, through the tops of the thighs, through the pubic bone, through the hips. So really connecting the lower body. Stay with your breath here and press into the forearms all the way to the fingertips. Almost like you're trying to slide your body forward for this Sphinx pose. Breath in, looking at the tip of your nose. And breath out. Deep breath in. And breath out. Slowly take the elbows wide to lower yourself down, and then slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Once again, hugging the elbows tight to the rib cage. Tuck your toes under. Free to stay on your knees here, but otherwise, if the knees aren't down, we're going to ignite the legs so that we feel them lift slightly off the mat. Take a deep breath. Exhale, press into plank pose. Feel the strength of your arms, and then shift back. Downward facing dog, soften your knees. Pressing the chest to the thighs, looking between your knees. And allowing yourself to just be here. Maybe we can find stillness rather than pedaling. But as always, do exactly what your body needs. It will intuitively move, and let it be. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Creating heat through the body with your ujjayi breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your feet together to touch. On the breath in, lift your right leg to the sky. Hip is closed rather than open here. Exhale, look forward, step forward. Come up to your fingertips, long spine, runner's lunge. Lift your back heel. Take a breath here. Exhale, step forward, left foot. Breath in, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back. Runner's lunge, come up to your fingertips. Take a breath, long spine. Lift that back heel and then exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it down. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot back, high plank. As you inhale, lift the hips 1 inch. Exhale, press into downward facing dog. Left leg rises, breathe in. Exhale, step it forward. Right foot forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back right foot, step back left foot. High plank, shift forward with the breath in. Free to drop the knees, otherwise exhale, chaturanga, lower down, elbows to ribs. Upward facing dog or cobra. Warming the low back, continuing the ujjayi breath. And exhaling back into our downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels high, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold forward, surrendering, dropping the weight of your head. Give it to gravity, give it a shake no. Give it a nod, yes. Root down into your feet. Inhale, 1 vertebrae at a time. Rise to standing. Allow the arms to sweep up at the top. Squeeze your backside. Exhale, hands through heart center. Bring your big toes to touch. Space out the heels. Breath in, arms rise. Chair pose. Exhale, sit down. So check in on your back. Just because you're feeling strong or feel the need to surrender to a pose doesn't mean it has to hurt. If this is too much, bring your hands to your heart. Take another breath here. Exhale completely. Feel the thighs burning. Inhale, rise, pick up your right foot, bring it with you. Exhale, slowly finding an airplane. Right leg reaching back, arms reaching back. Inhale, come back up through center. Knee to chest, arms high. Exhale, cross that right ankle above the knee, hands to heart center, and slowly sit down, finding a small opening for the outer right hip. Inhale, rise to standing 1 last time, knee comes with you. Exhale, step the feet into chair pose and sit back down. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, rise, pick up your left leg this time. Exhale, slowly send it back, reach the arms back, airplane. Top of the head reaching forward on your next breath in. Slowly come back to the top, left knee lift. Cross ankle above knee, exhale, sinking down into figure 4. So pushing the hips back rather than jutting the knee forward. Emptying the breath completely. Inhale, rise again, bring your knee with you. Step into chair as you exhale. Breathing, looking forward. Hands to heart center, exhale, twist to the right side. So left elbow hooks, palms pressed together. Looking up, breathing deeply, hugging the midline of your body. And exhaling completely. Inhale, rise back through chair pose. Maybe come up a little higher. And on your exhale, sink a little lower. Look forward, breath comes in. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the left side. Right elbow hooks, palms pressed together, and gaze upward. Knees hug the center of the body. Take another breath here. Exhale all the way out, ujjayi breath. Inhale, rise through center, last time in our chair pose. And exhale, fold forward. Heel toe to feet wide to the edges of your mat. Toes point out at a 45-degree angle, and then slowly begin to lower the hips. Malasana yogi squat, elbows to the outer edges, to the inner edges of the thighs. Hands together at heart center. So imagining being lengthened through the crown of your head, getting long through every space between the vertebrae. Breathe. Empty. Breathe. Empty. Lower your hands to the mat, pick up your left foot, step it long behind you, and then take the right foot into where it needs to be so that you're hugging the knee into the right tricep. So more of a lizard pose here than a low lunge. Lift up your back heel. Take a breath in and a breath out. So you're hugging that knee tight to the tricep. We're going to slowly start to lift the right foot, pulling the heel towards the glute, and then inhale, send it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, send it up. Across the body, exhale, bring it to your left elbow. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it wide to the right elbow, and then once again, step into lizard. Full breath in, rise to the fingertips. Step forward, left foot, exhaling, yogi squat, drop the hips, hands together. Long, tall spine, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out, lowering the hands. This time stepping the right foot back to the edge of the mat. Adjusting the left foot, the left hand, so that we can squeeze the knee into the left tricep, igniting the back leg. Breath in, lizard pose. Breath out, hugging tight to the tricep, letting that left foot float off the mat, coming towards the feet. When you're ready, inhale, reach it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right elbow, come across the body. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, back out to the left tricep. Slowly step it into lizard. Lift up to your fingertips, breathe in. Yogi squat, exhale, stepping the right foot forward, dropping the hips one last time, hands to heart center. Tall through the spine. Pressing out with the elbows. Re-engaging the ujjayi breath if you have lost it. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Lower your hands, lift up your hips. Heel toe the feet slightly closer together. Bend your knees and grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. Rock your weight forward and back. Ever so slightly. Heels to the balls of the foot to the toes. Let the head weight in. Let the body breathe for you. Staying within your moving meditation. And exhaling to release the arms. Bend your knees one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, slowly rise to standing. Squeeze the backside to open the front side. Arms lift up. Exhale, hands find the heart center. Heel toe the feet together. Bring your right foot into tree pose. It can be low or it can be above the knee. So finding a tree pose that feels good for you. Engaging the core muscles. Feeling heat build in the body. When you're ready, bring your right knee forward, interlace your fingers, give it a hug up to your chest, breath in. Holding on with the left hand, exhaling, starting to look over your right shoulder, releasing that right hand down behind you, turning the palm to face the right side, and maybe lifting that thumb up as we look back. So we're pressing energetically knee into the left hand, and if you fall over, come right back. One more breath here. And exhaling, finding center once again, hugging knee to chest. And releasing the right foot down. Inhale, arms reach up, squeeze the backside, open the front side, maybe take a small back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center, pick up your left foot. Find your tree pose, either at the calf or above the knee. Settling in here, finding a drishti, a focal point ahead of you, something not moving to keep you balanced, to keep you focused. Ujjayi in and out. Inhale, knee coming towards center, fingers interlacing, hugging it tight. And by your exhale, holding with just the right hand, pressing the knee into the palm, slowly reaching your left hand down, switching your drishti so that perhaps you can look back as you reach the left arm back. One more breath here. Exhale, slowly come back towards the front, hugging the knee towards the chest and releasing feet together. Inhale, arms rise. Squeeze the backside, open the front side, maybe a bigger back bend here. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, high plank. Let the chest drop, ignite the core muscles. Inhale, shift forward to your toes, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, halfway chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Exhale, halfway. 3 to drop to your knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. Hold it here. Big breath in. Lower down 3/4 of the way. Untuck your toes. Inhale, rise, upward facing dog. Legs are off the ground. Hips are off the ground. Body is lifted. Exhale, roll it back, downward facing dog. Yes, good job. Bend your knees. Root into your fingerprints. Tuck your chin to your chest. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, down dog, bend your knees. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Now bend your knees more. Come into turbo dog. So we're lower, way lower. Inhale, shift into plank. Turbo dog, exhale. Inhale, plank. Turbo dog, exhale. One more time, inhale, high plank. Turbo dog, exhale. Lengthen the legs and pedal out your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feet together to touch. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend your knee. Open the hip. Reaching the heel towards the seat. Take a breath. Square through the shoulders. Exhale, look forward. Step between the hands. Inhale, slowly rise. High crescent lunge. Lift the back heel. Lift the arms. Bend the front leg. Exhale, hands to heart. Start to lower the knee. Let it hover. Holding here. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise back up. High crescent. Exhale, bend the knee. Let it hover. One more time. Inhale, rise. Lengthen the back leg. Keep the front one straight. Lowering your left hand on your exhale. Opening up. Low twisted lunge. Look up at your right thumb. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften the shoulders. One more breath here. Exhale, lower your back knee to the ground. Untuck your toes. Stay twisted. Inhale, rise and reverse. Right hand to the back of the left thigh. Lift your left arm. Look up. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the ground. Tuck under toes. Inhale, lift your back knee. Send your right leg high. 3-legged dog. Once again, bend the knee, open the hip, free to find flip dogs here or stay as you are. Breath in. Breath out. Lifting the hips, pressing into the ball of the right foot. One more breath. Exhale, flipping back over into high plank. Holding for a breath. Downward facing dog, exhale. Ujjayi in. Ujjayi out. Feet together to touch. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your knee, slowly open the hip. Square through the shoulders, inhale fully. Exhale, look forward, step between the hands. Rise on your breath in, high crescent lunge, lifting the back heel, front leg staying bent. Exhale, lowering, letting the knee hover, hands to heart center. Keeping left leg bent, inhale, extend the right, push yourself back up. Exhale, lower, let it hover. Once again, inhale, rise, really reach upward. As you exhale, arms split, right hand comes to the mat. Twisted low lunge, look up at your left thumb. Breath in. Breath out. Another inhale. Exhale, lowering the back knee, untucking the toes, staying twisted. Inhale, rise, reverse, left hand to the back of the right thigh. Reach up, look up. And exhale, cartwheel the hands back to the mat. Inhale, lift up your back knee. Exhale, take a moment. Inhale, left leg rises. Reach up, three-legged dog. Go ahead, open up the hips. Free to stay here or find flip dog, ball of the left foot, edge of the right foot, pressing into the right arm, reaching back, looking back. One breath here. Exhale, finding your way back to high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga all the way to the mat. Untuck your toes. Bring your hands down by your hips. Pressing into the pubic bone. Pressing into the hands. Inhale, lift your back legs up. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, legs rise. Press into the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, legs and chest and head all rise. Press into the hands. Exhale, lower. Inhale, locust. Lifting the legs, the upper body, reaching the arms back. Exhale, lower. Stay there or interlace the fingers. Inhale, heart peels up, legs peel up off the mat. Find your ujjayi breath in, out. Thinking about getting longer rather than higher. One more breath. And exhale, release, hands under shoulders. Press up, press back, find child's pose. Letting the body sink back down. Loving our low spine by finding balance and duality within the postures. Surrender within strength, strength within surrender. Rise up to your fingertips, create space beneath you. Take a breath. Walk your hands off to the right side. Left palm can stack over right. And as you lower down, maybe you spin the head to look under the left armpit. Let the body sink into the right thigh. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Coming back up to the fingertips. Inhale, walking through center and off to the left side. As you exhale, right hand stacks on the left. We lower down and we spin to look under the right armpit if that serves your practice. Breathing deeply. Exhaling completely. Breathing, opening space in the right side body. And emptying out. Pressing into the fingertips. Inhale, coming back through center. Once again, exhaling child's pose, but this time sliding the hands down by the feet, resting the forehead and letting the shoulders drop to the floor. So allowing a rounding in the upper back, just giving the upper arm bones to gravity. Breath in and breath out. Bring your hands underneath shoulders. Inhale, press up. We're going to take the knees together, the feet slide out so we can put our sits bones on the floor for hero's pose. If that is uncomfortable for your knees, you can put the feet underneath you, but we're here to do a pendulum pose. It's kind of set up for crow pose, although we will not be doing crow pose unless you would like to. But we're just going to bring the hands down by the legs, engage the core muscles. And press into the hands to lift the knees and lower. Lift, lower. You're staying on the shoelace part of your foot. 3 more. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Knees higher to chest. If you want to take crow pose, bring your hands out in front of you. Otherwise, keep them here. Lift all the way up. Bend your elbows, knees to the triceps, and then you can float your feet up together or one at a time. Or we're staying right here, holding for 3, 2, 1, and lowering the knees or lowering out of crow pose. Hands forward, tuck toes, sit back on your heels. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, stay here, feel your alignment. So if you feel like your back is arched, maybe work to tuck the tailbone and to pull the rib cage down. Try to hold that alignment through your torso as you inhale, rise up, squeeze your booty muscles. Make sure knees are under hips and not closer. And then exhale, sweep your right arm down like you're trying to reach for your right heel, and maybe you do. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, left side. Inhale, come up. This time, open it wide, reach to the right. Inhale, come up. Circle it back and wide to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, circle it back this time. Maybe catch the right heel. Lean back a bit further. Deep breath in. Exhale. Press up, come up. Right arm rises. Exhale, open the left. Same thing. Find the foot. Reach back. Breath in. Breath out. Squeeze those booty muscles. And then inhale, come back up. Last time. Exhale, hands to the mat. Finding tabletop. Take a breath here, let the chest sink. Tuck the tailbone, exhale, push into cat. Tabletop, inhale. Cat pose, exhale. Tabletop, right leg reaches back. Cat pose, knee to nose. One more time, reach back, table. Exhale, right knee to nose, hold it, 3, 2, empty into breath and lower the right knee, tabletop, breath in. Exhale, cat. Tabletop, breath in. Exhale, cat. Tabletop, left leg extend, breathe deep. Exhale, cat, knee to nose. Inhale, reach, you're in table, neutral spine. Exhale, cat, knee to nose, hold it here, 3, 2, 1, lower your knee, come back to tabletop, tuck under your toes, inhale, knees lift, hovering tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Tippy toe your feet forward to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathing deep. Exhale, folding. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time, inhale, hands to heart center, aligning the body. And exhaling. Right knee lifts, breath in. Send it back through airplane. Breath out. Breathing. Letting that right foot reach all the way, dropping to the back edge of your mat, spinning your foot, coming up through warrior 2. So checking your alignment, dropping deep into the pose, reaching fingertip to fingertip, looking forward. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, elbow to knee. Reach the right arm up or reach it overhead. Big deep breath. Empty out. Inhale, warrior 2. Heel toe the back foot in slightly. Shift all 10 toes forward. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise, reach up. Lift your left knee. Exhale, send it back slow, airplane pose. Finding balance, finding focus. Breath in. Reaching that left foot all the way back, stepping to the back edge of your mat. Flattening it parallel and then opening up. Warrior 2. Rooting down, sinking in. Finding alignment. Stretching out the arms, looking forward. Breathe deep in your warrior. Exhale. Reaching the right arm forward, flipping the palm. Inhale, rise, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, elbow to knee, left arm up or reaching all the way over. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, come back up, warrior two, heel toe the back foot in slightly, turning all 10 toes forward, high lunge, stepping forward, folding forward, letting the breath empty. Hands slide under the front of the feet, so you're literally stepping on your hands, toes are meeting the creases of the wrists, bending the knees slightly, and as you exhale, pulling navel to spine, focusing on bringing the upper body to meet the lower body. Spilling the weight forward into the balls of your feet, maybe wiggling the toes, massaging the wrists, bending the elbows, letting the head weight hang. Deep breath in, ujjayi breath. And exhale. Slide your hands out from underneath your feet. Bend your knees lower down to your seat and float the feet up, boat pose. You can hold behind the knees, you don't have to. You can free the arms. Let yourself just float here, feel easy. Start to lean back halfway, hollow your boat. And then come right back up. Lower down halfway, hollow out. Come back up. Go again. Come up. Twice more. Come up. The last time. Come up, free to keep the legs up or plant your feet. Lengthen your spine, hands to heart center, and we're twisting to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, knowing that we're coming back onto our mat soon. Finding the last few moments of strength here to keep moving, to keep staying fluid with our breath, linking one breath to one movement. Letting the body feel at ease. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back through center, lengthening the arms, the spine, anchoring your feet. Big breath in, look up. One vertebrae at a time. Release yourself down to the mat, using the core to help you get there. Stretching the legs long when you arrive. Taking that deep breath, knowing that you made it. The hard part is over. Feeling good about your strength practice. Let's bring the right knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze, compress the body. Circle out that right ankle. Circle it out the other way. And then we're going to reach for the edge of the right foot. Single leg happy baby, letting the hip open, igniting the left leg and really anchoring down that left side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Releasing the foot, slowly guiding the right leg across for a twisted pose here. If this is too much, you can always hike that left leg up to meet the right. You don't have to. Do what feels good for your body, but just a simple twist here. Breath in. Breath out. Coming back up through center. If you need to, re-extend that left leg. And then we're just going to reach the right leg into the air, walking the hands up towards the calf, towards the foot. Inhale, head up, nose to knee. And exhale as you lower your head, slowly release that right leg straight down, slowly to the ground, arms overhead. Left knee hugs into the chest, right leg anchors. Compressing the body here and then reaching for the edge of your left foot, single leg happy baby, letting that knee drive down towards the ground and really anchoring through the right side. Breath in. Breath out. Releasing the foot so that you can guide your left leg across the body, either just the leg or hiking the right leg up to meet it. Looking over your left fingers, coming into a simple twist. Inhale fully. Exhale, still with that ujjayi breath. One more in. And out. Slowly guide your way back through center. If you need to re-extend the right leg, re-anchor it down and reach your left leg up. Walking the hands up higher, maybe towards the calf, the ankle, or the foot. Anchoring the right leg. Inhale, picking up, nose to knee. And as you exhale, leg comes down long, arms reach overhead. Really point through the toes when you land, like you're just waking up. And exhale, bringing your hands down beside you, taking the legs a little bit wider, setting up for Shavasana. If there's any other movement that your body needs, anything that feels intuitive, that feels wanted or needed, please take the next minute to move yourself. Otherwise, you have landed in your final posture for the strength and surrender flow. Full surrender right here, right now. Starting to release the ujjayi breath, and once again, letting the body breathe for you, knowing that there's absolutely nothing that you need to do. And that as you lose focus or discipline of a specific breath work, the body will pick up and continue to breathe you. Allowing the mind to become still, inviting the body to become still. Opening up that full connection, mind, body, spirit, to slip into a state of bliss for the next few moments. Honoring our duality with this practice, where with each exhale we find an inhale, With each release, we may find tension. With everything we remember, we tend to forget. And with all of our strength, we drop into surrender. Gently start to move the body, wiggling the fingers, the toes, the little parts of you, rotating ankles and wrists, and slowly tucking yourself into a ball when you are ready, dropping over to your right side into a fetal position, feeling your bones, give them to gravity here on the ground before you slowly, gently rise to a comfortable, easy seat. Letting your sitting bones root you back into your existence, to your space. Letting the spine feel tall. And just feeling, experiencing those opposing forces within you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Open your arms. Take another sip. Reach up. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Head bowed. Thank you so much for moving with me today, for joining me in this series of remembering, reclaiming, and rediscovering your yoga practice. Please check out the latest series of bite-sized yoga classes, all under 25 minutes, to keep finding space for movement in your day. Thumb knuckles to forehead center. I see the light in you. I hope you see it too. Till next time, namaste.